almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instance, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, 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 hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
God, I love when I switch and I just keep forgetting that, oh yeah, I had a duck. So hello everybody. How we doing today? A little bit of a cool thing. Mo brought it to my attention and I'm just like, I need to have this in my life. Guess what's going on the shelf of shame? It's the new Centauri Lancers box. It's got a new Shockwave and Jade Hawk and a Stalker and Shadowcat. So, Stalker right there, and I assume that's the Shadowcat. And I apologize for the glare. And then I have no idea what either one of those two are. But there's a bunch of extra parts, and quite frankly, I'm scared of that. On the upside, I have another jump jet that I can paint. So I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, it's time for Legos. Was there a Shadowcat? Yes, there was. Yes, brother? So I kind of want to get this done before... Please keep the light on.
Have it.
Jackass. Love you, brother. Kind of want to get this done before meetup time. We have a deep freezer down here, and we just got all new appliances in the kitchen, and so we needed to put refrigerated items in a refrigerated place. So we did. Yeah. He also lives in this house. Like, many people live in this house, bruh. So. Okay, that's... Why was this not a part of the other bag? Like the other ones? I don't know. We got a new gas stove, and we're pretty freaking excited about it. Look at how adult we are. Getting excited over appliances. I swear we're not boring. I swear we're not boring. We just really like having decent appliances. Yes, it apparently... Our gas oven apparently has an air fry mode. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, we had an electric in-counter stovetop range thing that Mother hated. Just electricity is not necessarily the best thing to cook with. Excuse me, sir. Ah, right there. I'm blind. Don't worry, folks. Doc isn't missing a piece. He's just blind. No, the electric stove is... It's fine. It's much more useful and quote-unquote economic to put in. easier to install, maintain, and all that jazz. But when you want to do some serious cooking, it's not the best. We have a 6-burner stovetop and an extra wide oven. It's so good. I'm not boring. I like explosions. I'm not boring because things like taxes and 401ks and new appliances excite me. I still like explosions and guns and video games. Shut up. I swear to God, my friend group is at the age where it's just like, hey, check out this really cool appliance feature that we just got, and we're all just like, oh my God, that's so awesome! Like, check out this new tech for my house that I got. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, we just got a new we just got a new what is it, table, or we just got new floors put in, and it was like, oh man, that's so good. It's like, we're not boring adults. Why does it sound like bacon? Hey, Permastash, don't you knock Van Zant donkey dropping barbecues? That shit gives a really interesting earthy body to the barbecue. All right, like that's some tradition on the dark side of the planet. All right. You don't know what those people have been through. Okay. I'm playing Spoderman on my own time, and Jesus Christ, the Taskmaster challenges are a pain in the ass and super tedious. I'm just like, you want me to get gold by doing that? I'm already going as fast as I can. How do you expect me to go faster? I think I am in Act 3 now. And it is really picking up. I am spodering them in. They're getting so spodered. No, what was frustrating me were the frickin' spy cam drone chases. Cause I'm just like, I'm going as fast as I can, but I'm like 1,000 points, 100 points off of gold, and I'm just like, you son of a bitch. No, I don't have any Canopen battle powder. So, but now I think I've done most, if not all of them gold, and I don't need all of them gold. Just those stealth challenges were a pain in the butt. I mean, it's a superhero game. It's a Spider-Man game. Like, of course, Doc Ock was gonna develop the Octo Arms. Of course, the supervillains were going to escape the raft. Of course, Peter is gonna get in trouble with missing deadlines and trying to balance his work-life balance. Of course he's behind on rent. Like, it's Spider-Man. Like, we get the tropes. It's like, oh, hey, Norman Osborn is the mayor, and he's doing slightly shady stuff. Well, man, this guy better not turn into the Green Goblin at some point. You know, looking back on it, I kind of wish so as well. But I can kind of get why they did what they did looking at the game. They wanted to put all of Spider-Man into the game, right? And they didn't know if they were going to be able to make a sequel. So what did they do? They put all of Spider-Man's biggest hits into one game. Oh, hey, look. Peter's working with Dr. Octavius. Oh, hey, look. Norman Osborn's being a weird businessman politician guy. Oh, hey, look. It's Yuri Watanabe and the Raft and the police. Like, I think it's been a very good Spider-Man story so far. And unlike certain other superhero movies that had 3 or 4 supervillains in it all at once, I think this has worked very well. Mostly because I think the medium of video games like the medium of video games is a lot better for, or a lot more immersive and sprawling of a storytelling narrative than, or storytelling medium than movies can be. Because in movies you have like maybe 2 hours. That's a shitpost. Or at least it's not in Spider-Man 1. But it's like video games, like a lot more immersive, a lot more time lax than a movie or a TV show. I know, the Silver Sable seemed to be pulled out of left field. But it doesn't feel bad, you know? Like, it doesn't feel unwarranted. Doesn't feel shoehorned, like, oh man, we found this really cool bit of the comic lore, let's shoehorn this in. No, it's fine. Even like the Miles Morales Officer Davis section, like rip Officer Davis, but, and don't spoil much. Like, I know that Miles becomes Spider-Man. I don't know how. But I really liked the inclusions and the nods to other Spider-Men like that. Like, I'm very much enjoying this game. The movie I was referencing was the one Batman with Two-Face, with Harvey Dent. Because weren't there like 3 or 4 supervillains in that movie, and one of them was only included because Heath Ledger died in the middle of filming? And it's just like, oh, you've solved the problem, Batman. But wait, there's this other problem that just popped up out of nowhere. Who could have ever foreseen that this totally contrived situation would happen? But here, it's like we see the implant is messing Am I sure? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, whatever the last Batman movie was that Heath Ledger was in, just struck me as, which is like, I think the last one with Bane. Just, it struck me, the Christopher Nolan Batman, buddy. It just struck me as like they were just throwing supervillains at the audience to be like, oh hey, look, it's Batman's Rogues Gallery. You like all of these guys. You're going to give us money. Excuse me. Hey Samurai, did we ever get instructions for that Zaku rebuild from the 3-in-1 set? Did that guy ever make those instructions yet? Because I would totally build that Zaku on stream. And it's like, I know he posted like some pretty detailed pictures, but it's just like, I would love if we could figure out how to build that, because that's pretty cool. Lord Troa, go to the Lego and Brick Building channel in the aux, and Samurai posted a picture of someone who took a Lego 3-in-1 creator set of a dragon, and only using the pieces in that set built a Gundam Zaku with it. With really good articulation and posability. Like, it's a really good build. And it's like someone made a Lego Gundam. It's pretty cool. I do like how in the game, back to Spider-Man, how J. Jonah Jameson has a Joe Rogan style podcast. It seems very appropriate. I mean, at least he doesn't peddle supplements, you know? Hey ho, below, below, sowing sugar in the hole below. Yeah, that's a really good build. And it's like, I want to build it. I want to build it so bad. Oh yeah, no, like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just wanting it, you know? Like, I don't have the time, nor patience, nor technical know-how to try and figure that shit out. I need food in me. It's just like looking at that, like I don't know what kind of build techniques he did or anything like that, so it's just like I don't even know where to begin to possibly reverse engineer it. Like, he did give like some detailed pictures of the feet, but it's just like that's about it, you know? damn it. It's yeah, it's a big O problem. Yeah, I'm not nearly as invested or creative to try and reverse engineer something like that. Like, if someone gave me the plans, yeah, sure, I'll build it. That looks cool. But doing it on my own, yeah. The hell was that banner? Ah, Mayhem. You subscribed. Hey, what's up, Ram? How you doing? I have a slight headache. Okay. Okay. Ramshackle, this is a complicated question with a very easy answer. But it requires another question. Or series of questions. What is the purpose of these wings? Are you just looking for a sauce delivery vehicle while mindlessly munching on food while watching a sports event or video game or movie or something? Or do you want, like, or are you looking for a proper kind of eating experience? I don't know. It's like, how are you eating these? Then boneless, because they're essentially chicken nuggets. That feels like a hot take, but they are, aren't they? Oh yeah, you got a tooth yanked out of your face. Are they letting you have solid food? Yeah, and throwing boneless wings into a blender doesn't leave you with bone fragments. I don't know, Grimos. Have you seen a chicken nugget? They can get pretty semi-solid, man. I've seen some concerning nuggets in my day. Doc has a brain fart. What's new? I stopped considering chicken nuggets chicken once they become ham-bricked enough. That is a very good point there, Ramshackle. Guys, do you have to yell? You're sitting right next to each other. I know. I am half deaf as well. Had something go on with my hearing bones, and now I don't have them all. So the answer is tradition. On the other hand, there's one thing I'm an expert at. It's eating like I'm an animal at a circus. Quick, everyone throw peanuts at Ramshackle. I do have to say, I love how, much these candle elements are getting used in more and more sets. Because it's like in like the last 3 or 4 sets, I've done like heavily featured candle elements. I mean, it's like olives aren't too hard to swallow whole. Yeah.
Did you get any mail?
Ugh.
I'm gonna make a copy of this
Oh,
for you to give to ducks
God.
about a talking duck.
Sounds fun. Alright. This strut is done. Bag 50. Only 25 more to go. And that's nothing but the top of it. Oh God. I hope y'all are having fun. That's what we strive to do here. Excuse me. I am staggered, gobsmacked even, at the amount of missing pieces in this set. Flabbergasted, I tell you. It's like, I seriously have never seen anything like it. Last week was really aggravating. It's just like one bag, I'm missing the frickin' pole, and then in the other, I'm missing the 1x4. I'm just like, how does this happen? I'm not completely over it. Ring, ring. Hello, Zori! Welcome, welcome. This is the WBPL 76. I am one of the many hosts, a myriad, even. Doctor Who's the Chef. You may say, so I was like, what's a chef doing building Legos? Well, I'm building the Eiffel Tower. Well, this doesn't look like any Eiffel Tower that I've ever seen. It's right here off camera, and it's taken a while to build. I am constructing additional pylons. I also cook and play video games. I'm currently playing Ghost of Tsushima on Wednesdays. We have many other people doing many other funny things, such as painting miniatures, painting digitally, restoring old electronics, and even witter on about books and writing. And right now, I'm kind of battling a little bit of a hangover, a lot of bit of hunger, and just a block of frustration. Because I want to get this done before the meetup. Something like that, buddy. I swear to God. If I have to see another dark gray piece in my life after this fucking build. Yes? Here. What? Hello, Cookie. I hear you and Warlin are having a time. What do you say Burma for? I panicked. What's on the telly? Looks like a penguin. I didn't mean what's on the television, I meant what's program. Hey. Where do you think that penguin came from? From the zoo. If it was from the zoo, it'd have property of the zoo stamped on it. How do they stamp the lions then? They stamp them when they're small. Here I am just reciting the exploding penguin sketch. Burma! What do you say Burma for? I panicked. Like, legitimately one of my favorite little jokes. I love when the Pythons do sketches like that. Yeah, you can mess right off right there, buddy. That's 50,000 parts. That's 50,000 parts and costs approximately $8,500. There's a lot of people not being able to go this year, which is much sadness. Too many of my very good friends are not making it, which upsets me. no, we do. It's just... And I'm gonna enjoy myself. It's just... I'd rather have more people and friends there, you know? It's just not gonna be the same without the people that aren't gonna be there. Like Cookie and Whirlin, you're good people. Cookie, you're gonna miss me and Red reading very bad literature to the meetup. Oh no. What kind of romance is it, Samurai? He says, regretting his decision to ask. How about no? I forgot that he did that. Like, as a shitpost, well played, but let's not. Alrighty, let's clip it into place. All right. Here it is. And it has to go from here to here now. It's like, I love how it just kind of slips on. It's actually pretty stable, all things considered. I'll have to do that. Excuse me. Also, I started on time this week. Like, what is this? Ah. Also, there's another red, white, and blue flag on that section. Just putting more bar pieces on as stabilization. Hey, it's the start of my stream again. Getting close to the end of this, I am very concerned about where I'm going to display it. That's a problem for 2 weeks from now, me. I got a Weird Al song stuck in my head a while ago. And all I remember is that it was a Weird Al song. And now I can't remember it right now because I kind of wanted to sing it and jam out. I mean, was Spider-Man. Poor Peter Parker was pitiful. Couldn't have been any shyer. Mary Jane still wouldn't notice him, even if his hair was on fire. But then one day he went to that science lab. That mutated spider came down. Oh, and now Peter crawls over everyone's walls, and he's swinging all over town. Now Norman's a billionaire scientist who never had time for his son. But then something went screwy, and before you knew, he was trying to kill everyone. And now he's riding around on that glider thing, and he's throwing those weird pumpkin bombs. Yeah, he's wearing that dumb Power Rangers mask, but he's scarier without it on. Oh, la da 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 dee da, da da dee da da dum. Yes, ode to a superhero. So sling us a web, you're the Spider-Man. Sling us a web tonight. 'Cause you're brave and so strong and so limber now. But where'd you come up with those tights? As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, Jacob plows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool. But if you finish all of your chores and I finish mine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. Yeah, Ode to a Superhero is pretty good. What? There's one artist who I recall, like actually live on stage during his set, accidentally broke out into the Weird Al lyrics for his own song. Then he's just like, oh man, I'm sorry, my kids really like that song. I blame my kids. What is it? Apparently... Okay. Huh. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Don McLean with American Pie. He occasionally, in concert, has started singing. Started singing "The Saga Begins." Which is hilarious. Are you okay, Grimos? And these all go in here. Did one of the dogs do something to you, Grimos? Oh, and then it's literally put it on the tower. Okay, I've already done that step. The tower is painted in 3 shades, lighter at the top and getting progressively darker towards the bottom to complement the Parisian sky. All of this for a 2.5 foot tall spike. Ah! There we go. Ramshackle, tell us what really grinds your gears. Really good hoops to bag ratio this time. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I found a series of excerpts from German POWs and the realization that America had more food to the average person than in Germany. I also recall seeing a report of a German general who had captured a supply shipment of American supplies. Supply shipment of supplies, yes, of course. The tautology department meets when it meets. But he's just like, and they are not fighting us to get this fuel back as zealously? No, yeah, it's just like, they have this much extra fuel, and they're just abandoning it? He's just like, welp, we're gonna lose this thing. Because it's like, at that point in the war, I believe the Germans had to really, really, really start rationing their oil and fuel. And he was just like, and they're just abandoning it on the side of the road. I love the, one of the least terrible things to come out of the Canadian war, I remember, is a story of a POW uprising in a Canadian camp. And to keep the fight fair, the Canadians armed themselves with hockey gear. Like they kitted up in like their hockey pads and shits, and started beating the prisoner revolt with hockey sticks. And then I think eventually like turned a fire hose on them in the main mess hall. And when they, when the prisoners were walking out, all of the guards were lined up and giving them high fives and handshakes. And we're just like, oh man, I haven't had a scrap like that in forever. You guys put up a really good fight. German POW who find there was an American ice cream ship said to it, "That was when we knew we weren't going to win." Given potato soup and toast with turnip jam. Said it's enough knowing his guilt. He ate like a king every day during his imprisonment. Either way, like, it's a it's a very interesting time in history, and just goes to show how important morale is to a force. Because yes, the Americans could and would have fought even without the ice cream ship. But just the promise of, hey, the ice cream ship is here. Hell yeah. Because as I recall, like, these were boys, like, as young as 16, 17, and probably no older than, like, 25. And then it's just like, if that boat ever got even close to being hurt in, close to being threatened in a combat situation, well, you just earned yourself some fanatical haters. Because it's like, I recall... from in Wolfenstein that, as far as I recall, like, the only real difference between the Wolfenstein timeline and the real world timeline is that the Nazis, the Germans, wonder weapons actually started working. And it's like nothing else really changed. So it's just like, could those wonder weapons have changed that much? I don't know. Look, Wolfenstein's fun. We're probably never going to play it on stream due to all of the stuff going on. And even if we do, it's probably going to be the international censored version. And now I'm just putting dots on places. You know, for a build that has been as radically symmetrical as this is really getting to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. Yeah, I don't completely understand how the government subsidization of the dairy industry works. And quite frankly, I'm too scared to look into it. But from what I understand, the government buys enough surplus that it keeps cheese and everything, or it keeps dairy more, or it keeps dairy profitable for farmers to keeps dairy profitable for farmers to produce because people need their dairy. Milk is important. Because, like, if free market was to determine agricultural products, like, I think the entire food grid would collapse. So it's wild. It's super wild. Yeah, no, absolutely. Also, I hope I'm allowed to say this here, but for as much cool science goes into it. I really don't like GMOs. Not for the woo-woo organic part of it, but for the fact that you have to license the seeds and buy the seeds from one person or company, and even if it's like you have to pay them back, you can't replant with generational seeds. You have to buy new seeds. And if Jim Bob down the road, if his crops just so happen to get cross-pollinated with your crops, he could be on the hook. Like, the licensing of GMOs is, guys, we're living in the world's most boring dystopia. Like, where's my giant neon hive city and my androids? Because, like, then I would actually, like, kind of be excited about this, but we are in the world's most boring dystopian timeline. Farmers are hacking their own tractors to jailbreak them to do maintenance. Hey, let's talk about Legos and other fun stuff, guys. Upcoming sets, upcoming sets that I'm interested in, I would absolutely love to get the Enterprise. Enterprise seems to be a really, really, really cool set. And I also want to acquire the Titanic because, well, it's the Titanic, and it's a big, stupid set. And I do like me my big, stupid sets. That's a lot of cheese wedges right there. That, Seven, like, that's a very... It's a very popular, quote-unquote, meme that's been floating around for quite a few years. Like, because, yeah, it's like you think of hacking escapades and you think of, like industrial secrets and militaries getting hacked, and no, it's farmers whose tractors have broken down. And John Deere is saying, hey, yeah, it's gonna take like 3 weeks for a tech to get out to you to update your firmware and whatever. And the farmer, meanwhile, is in the middle of a harvest and food is actively rotting in the field, and he's just like, I gotta get this food harvested or else I don't get paid. So now there's farmers who are legitimately jailbreaking and hacking their tractors. Like, that's where the comment started, and then people are just like, oh, There's other social things going on right now that are vaguely dystopian and have been in other dystopian media, and where's all the other cool sci-fi shit that goes along with it? So yeah, guys, Right to Repair isn't just about cars and video game consoles and appliances. It's about tractors too. What's really cool, Lord Torwa, is they still make unnumbered bags. Because this, Eiffel's apartment has like 3 or 4 bags in it, and it's unlabeled. I think it's just for ease of the bigger sets. It's like, my big thing with Right to Repair is I have bought this thing. It is mine. I own it. Let me do with it what I please. Isn't there a car with a media system that requires you to get a subscription to the dealer's media service, and it keeps asking you like every 30 minutes, hey, do you want to subscribe? Hey, do you want to subscribe? And people are just like, I literally can't play a CD. Tomato scop. And now we're in a suddenly Lego step. This has been like one of my favorite and least favorite steps to in this set. Okay, so that's what SCOP is. Okay. Yes. I am completely interested in SCOP. Because SCOP is the it's that vat-grown cyanobacteria, right? I recall watching a documentary or a video about this, about a guy who is, has like several aquariums filled with it, growing it and harvesting it and selling it to local markets in his location. And it is apparently a almost complete protein. And all it needs is very base nutrients to grow. After the restaurant wars, all restaurants are Taco Bell. But no, yeah. There's I recall that there's a guy who's literally growing a cyanobacteria and researching it to try and make it to try and like test its widespread efficacy into mass production and everything, because it is literally like a very readily available and easy to grow in a variety of environments and conditions, and like it's a very complete protein. And it's just like you can apparently freeze dry it, form it however it needs to be palatable. And I just think stuff like that's cool. Alright, we got spin cycle. I repeat, we have spin cycle. Uh-oh. Also, the floor is uninsulated and the laundry room is right there. I'm not playing a game that can be redeemed for. Seven, you're wasting your goob. Hey, Cookie, you are one of these nerds. water. Oh, did I miss someone with their first time chat? Yes, hello, YO. YO, that's a good name. I like that name. Hello. Welcome to the WBPL 76. We are a bunch of idiots trying to pretend that our lives are interesting. We play video games, we paint miniatures, we build Legos, we cook, we wrestle. Please, hang out a while, and thank you for coming. It's nice to meet you. Right now, we share brain cell. The Legion is an orange cat sharing collectively probably 3 brain cells between us. I forget what I was... I think it was a frickin' Reddit post. But it was a description of someone doing something very stupid. And one of the comments was this man has 2 brain cells and they're fighting for 3rd place. No one is as stupid as all of us as a collective. And now, I gotta put all of these on these frickin' snot bricks. Everyone, quick! Redeem your pets! Make Blue 7 snuggle with his kitty. Enough pets will force him to huff the belly. Y'all are wonderfully dumb people, and I love you all. I feel like I'm in a factory. Gonna get an RSI from all this. Boss, I need a brace. Just use your other hand. I am. I don't even know what I said there, Cookie. But you're welcome for a core memory? Oh. Because I'd rather like to keep streaming. Ah! And now they go on the inside. I don't know. There we go. Lovely. Okay, this is just, hilarious. How consistent is it? Ah, there it is. Turns out I'm just an idiot. Look, I know it's getting covered up, and no one is really going to know that it's there. But I know that it's there. And the fact that the internals are not symmetrical really grinds my gears. $55. I am now slightly overheating. Wilf, you son of a bitch. You've solved my dilemma. Thank you. Remember, guys, symmetry is awesome. Symmetry is awesome. Everything is cool when it mirrors itself. Symmetry is awesome. And the other side's the same. You're not wrong. I've heard of that. I can't recall what it's about. I know it's insane. Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate it. Ah. 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 That one. Remus, don't be attacked by dogs again. Remus, dying is illegal. Don't let the dogs get you. Okie dokie. We got 2 of these bad boys. So they are not made like every other one. Yeah, it's gonna be a hat rack. Speaking of... well, not really speaking of. This is kind of a non sequitur. Hey, Night Owl. Just random thought just popped into my head. Does New York have a city flag? Follow-up question. Is it a good flag? A seal on a bed sheet. Okay. It's like, after watching that one little tech talk and then just going on a vexillological deep dive, it's just like, I can't not see flags and start judging them. Oh yeah, state flags are incredibly hit or miss. I am very happy, even as a non-native of the state, not a resident of the state in question. I think it's Minnesota's, or is it Wisconsin's flag redesign is really freaking cool. Yeah, it's just like, what state flag isn't a seal on a field of color? I know Maryland is some sort of coat of arms. Okay, California gets a pass because they got a bear on theirs, and it's really frickin' cool. Like, California gets a pass with its writing and its complexity because, holy frick, that bear is awesome. Maryland's flag is dope. Maryland's flag looks like it knows how to party. Montana, in case you forgot you were in Montana. Oh, that's the license plate, not the flag. God, I know, right? We got a problem with it. Ugh. I mean, while we're on the subject, this is... Hey, Mr. Gamer! Hello! How we doing, buddy? My foot is, asleep. This is gonna be completely non sequitur. Don't worry about it. But I really dig this flag. Just as someone who loves the symbolism of it, it's really good. Jesus. Foot. Pins and needles, why? No, like, the most complicated thing on that flag is the fleur-de-lis, and on that 99% Invisible TED Talk that I have in the back of my mind every time I look at a flag. So simple that a child can draw it from memory. All of the rough detail on that fleur-de-lis, or all of the intricate detail on that fleur-de-lis, could a child do that? Probably not. But they can take a blue crayon and go a little swoopy-doo here, a little swoopy-doo there, and a big old swoopy-doo right there in the middle. And yeah, there you go. The symbolism of the blue wavy stripes, that's the Missouri and the Mississippi River. St. Louis is the confluence, so that's the fleur-de-lis, and it continues on. I really, really, really like the symbolism of that flag. It's a very good flag. I need to take a walk. It's like, I know Chicago's, the 4 stars are for the 4 great events in Chicago's history. The World's Fair, the Great Fire, and I can't remember the other 2. Probably because I don't live in Chicago. Oh god, we have gray sausages. This has got to be one of the most versatile Lego detail pieces of all time. Samurai, are you there? And if you are, can you please tell the fine folks how many different colors Lego sausages come in? Or, look it up yourself, folks. Spoiler, it's a lot. The amount of fence grills that have been popping up in these modern sets has quite frankly astounded me that people are rediscovering this piece. I put that on upside down, so I'm just gonna be like, I also probably missed a mistake or two along the way. Ow! That really hurt. I just hurt myself with Lego. And I didn't even step on them. I got a boo-boo. Like, I actually, like, really scratched myself pretty bad. I'll try, Knight. Whether or not the Legos behave. this part of the build is becoming very interesting. That sounds like Europe. Fun. What was I gonna say? I don't know. This is a coffee station. This is my end music. No, I was trying to be stupid and look up the French national anthem for reasons. This is Coffee Station. This is the end music that Dux made. Or Dux made it, and I decided to use it as my end music. We have been listening to nothing but Dux music for the entire stream. What I like about Coffee Station is it sounds like a space trucking song. Now, it's like you got your space big rig and you're just going along the space lane, just kind of clipping along, cruising. You're just up there, you're just jamming out. Just eyes on the shipping lane, dodging the occasional shithole in a sports rocket. But like it sounds like if there is a rhythm and a clunk to the space lane, like, you know how you're driving along and occasionally, like, the road kind of grinds and has like the little da-dun 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 da-duns when you go in between like the concrete panels or something. Like this makes it sound like space truckin' is clunky. Which is pretty cool. It just sounds like someone's just on a long haul space trucking route. Yeah, it's very Firefly meets something. Dux is very good at vibe music. The iron structure by itself weighs 8.47 tons, 7.3 metric tons. With elevators, shops, restaurants, etc., the total weight becomes 11,133 tons. Wow. Hey guys, we're gonna go put our sausage in a hole. Just, don't worry about it. And now, even more tedious and suddenly bricks. Somehow, suddenly bricks. If ever you guys can't see my hands in shot, like, please, like, let me know, and I'll move the camera. This is tedious. This is also the story of a girl cried a river and drowned the whole world. Instantly teleported back to 2000s. Yeah, there's a bunch of like pearl gold and shit, right? White, pearl gold, green. Pretty sure there's a purple. Hello. Like, it's honestly a really good connection. Like, it doesn't... It's a really funky piece. I really want Master Builder Alec to Willet spaceship sausages. Because it will spaceship. I just don't know how. Yeah, it's a lot of pieces, isn't it? There are a lot of colors. Ah, shoot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Permission. Yes. Go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces. Yup. there are a lot of sets that need some sort of squiggly hot dog shape. And it's like, I promise you, in almost all of those sets where it's not red or reddish brown or pink, it is not being used as a hot dog. Like, it looks very much like it could be like a balloon. So it's like if there's like a clown in the set, like he could be holding this or the Lego balloon animal element. Like this could be like an unanimalized balloon. It's like, it's honestly a very useful piece. Methinks I am missing a 1x1. But I have an extra. So I'm not quite as upset as I would have been, or could have been. But that is another piece added to the missing piece pile. I have no idea what's going on right now with this music, and I love it. Alright, we are like rapidly approaching home stretch, he says, ignoring the 15 bags behind him. But it's like, I feel like it's going to become a lot more fiddly than structure-y. Sounds like a Christmas song. On the 15th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 15 packs of Griebling. Brings. Ba-da-ba-ba. Love the Muppets version of that. Two gift cards and a tree. Like, hey, I didn't know what you wanted, so here's that gift card to that store that you always shop at. Put about like $300 on there. Go crazy. You know, you probably could with a really decent enough gift card. They're cheap enough. Yes, indeed. Actually, what time is it? It's actually time for me to get out of here, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm getting through both of these bags in that time. I'm just going to pause that, get rid of that. I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for coming in and joining us once again in the Madness House. Here is what we have constructimacated. There we go. Now it's on. Wow, that's really getting tall. That's really getting tall. Bit more of a snugger fit on the upper level than it is the lower level. But that's probably some stress that we'll deal with when it comes to that. Thank you, everyone. Please, Dep and Tex are coming up. Give them a watch. They're very good people. No idea what they're going to be doing, but it's going to be interesting, so you will all have a good time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, elevators. Fun. Greebling! The last half of this book, I swear to God, is just this upper set. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I hope you have a great time. See you later. Hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.